I made a very beautiful hairstyle on Adobe over the weekend, and I love how gorgeous, how beautiful it turned out. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything I did, the steps I took to achieving this style. And with no further ado, let us dive right in. You guys can see that I'm taking out some braids on her hair. So usually what I do is any day I wash her hair, any wash day, after washing, after the whole treatment, I go ahead to put her hair into jumbo braids so that whenever I'm ready to make her hair, whenever I'm ready to style her hair, it's very easy to comb. So after that, I went into moisturize her hair. I'll be using this hair butter from Adaoz Hair. What this hair butter does is moisturize the hair, it softens the hair, like all of the good things you can ever imagine. It conditions the hair as well. Yeah. So I will, evenly massage that into her hair. Then next I went in with this spray. This also does the job of softening the hair. It also grows hair, it moisturizes, it hydrates, all of that good stuff. I should have gone with this spray before the hair butter, but don't biggie at all, don't biggie. So I massaged that onto her hair and I started brushing out. You guys are seeing how the brush is easily passing through the hair. Yeah, that is what moisturizing and hydrating does to the hair. It makes the hair easy for you to deal with. Anywho, now that we are done with prepping the hair, let us dive right into making the hair. So for that, I parted this round line in the middle, this circular thingy in the middle. I parted it out. At the beginning, it looks very perfect. I thought it was very cool. Later on, I realized that I made a mistake somewhere, but yeah, just continue watching. You guys will understand what I mean later. So after achieving that, I put that aside and I started with the bigger circle. For that, I parted a straight line in the middle. As you guys can see, I'm using shine and jam to slick up my lines. If you have been on this channel, you know the drill. We don't joke with shine and jam over here. So I'll just do that, like part a straight line for about 5. Yeah, that is 5, just like this, very easy. Now the whole prepping is complete. Okay, we're still prepping. I know I said let's dive right into the hair, but I think we'll still prepping, if that makes sense. So now let us cornrow. So I'll be cornrowing downwards. As you guys can see, we're cornrowing downwards. So I'm not going to be talking about how I'm cornrowing, you do this, you do that. A lot of you know how this is done. If you don't, I will leave a video in my description box step by step on how to cornrow, so you can check that out. So while this is going on, I want to deviate a little bit. Guys, I miss you all. I've missed posting here. I've missed being consistent on here. I actually enjoy being consistent in whatever I do, but this channel is kind of lacking that. Since this year, I don't know what's going on, but I have been, I know what's going on. And it has never been intentional at all. Usually okay, here's the thing. I don't make my daughter's hair as much. Okay, I don't make my daughter's hair as often as I used to. Usually before now, let's say from the get-go, after cutting her hair, when I started making her hair again, I started off by making her hair every week. I mean, at the time, the channel was growing. A lot of people were discovering the channel. A lot of persons were getting the whole attention at the time. So people were coming and I was trying to show up as much to get people hooked and it and that is how a lot of you subscribe to the channel. So during this whole time when I was manipulating her hair every week, making new hairstyles and all that, it took a toll on Adobe's hair. If I'm being honest, it took a toll on her hair in the sense that her hairline was so affected. It broke a lot, and a lot of persons even noticed it. Funny enough, I didn't notice it until it was late. And by the time I noticed it, I was like, okay, what do? I started doing some things here and there, DIY, whatever. And it did work. After that worked, I went back to doing my whole manipulation sorting, and her hair started breaking again. And I continued with my DIY stuffs. And that was when I realized that just take a chippy, and I reduced the amount of times I make her hair. I don't know how to say it, but I reduced how regularly I made her hair. So as of last year, ending of last year, it reduced drastically. Like sometimes I even make her hair only once in a month, sometimes once in three weeks. The lowest her hair goes is like once in 2 weeks, and I was cool with that. Her hair was growing beautifully well, was growing healthy, so that was no complaint at all. But the only thing is, it started affecting you know, the amount of time I show up posting content. I've been trying to make it up, you know, trying to do one thing or the other over there, but at the end of the day I got bored as well as not making her hair as much. I got bored of doing one thing over and over, which is making my daughter's hair. Like at this point, at this point I dread making her hair. I dread not dread per se. I dread the whole pattern of setting up camera, standing for hours, trying to make sure that the camera captures the right angle. I dread it now. I don't know. I've been trying to, you know, make things look better, trying to see what I can do to improve, to show up again, to start showing up as much. But as much as I will give an excuse that I'm trying not to manipulate her hair as much, on the other hand, I am dreading doing this. I am getting bored of it altogether, okay? And also, I no longer make my hair, which was kind of helping on the days, on the weeks I don't get to post my daughter's hair tutorial, I get to post mine. But now, I don't make my hair again because I chopped off my hair. So the whole thing is just becoming so, you know, it's just out there, and I decided to come here to address it. So in case a whole month passes without you seeing any video here, don't blame me. Don't blame me. I am praying I get back on track to loving doing this whole stuff, but that doesn't mean I'll just start inviting someone to come and start making my daughter's hair. For now, I don't think I can do that. Whenever I can, definitely you're gonna see it, but for now I don't think I am comfortable with having anyone make my daughter's hair. I don't know, but that's just how I feel. I'm not against it, but I don't know why I can't do that for my daughter. But yeah, that is just that. I am praying I get into the rhythm of loving doing this, making videos like this. Anywho's, we are done with the hair. As you guys can see, it turned out beautiful. Let me tell you guys a secret. Let me tell you guys something. The reason I made this hair was because I needed something long lasting, and there's no way this hairstyle is not going to last up to 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It can last up to a month, but I just wanted something like 3 weeks. Or rather, let's say my intention is that 3 weeks later, I'm going to take it out and make something else. That's to tell you how lazy I am with this whole hairstyling thing. So, yeah, we are done, guys. Thanks for watching and thanks for understanding. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this hair? What do you think about what I said, getting tired of making my daughter's hair? Do you think it's just a phase, or this how it's gonna start being? I don't know. I just pray it's just a phase. Anywho's, see you all in my next one. Bye. Mwah! I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my